So we have a special guest today. We have Barrie Colts forward Shamar Moses. And Shamar, you're coming off a pretty exciting weekend, scoring your first career OHL goal Thursday against Kingston, and then you added another one in that game. How are you feeling today after finally reaching that milestone?
Yeah, no, obviously, finally processed fully now, and kind of brings a certain confidence factor, which is great. Just playing with more confidence in my game now, and just feel like my ability to make plays, just being confident and trusting yourself more, just makes it all so much easier for yourself and your line mates. So I feel like I've kind of applied that and trying to take that into practice now and take it into further games. So it's been good.
And from the broadcast booth, we just kept seeing you going to the net, getting chance after chance. And it just, when you got that goal, it just looked like such a relief to finally put that one in the back of the net after all those opportunities.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, there's a few games. I mean, especially the one Flint game where I had the wide open net and missed that one. And there's just a few chances, and they're kind of like roaming around in your head, and you get in your own head. And the more chances you get, the more you start overthinking it because you're like, how am I not putting these in? These are pucks I should be putting in. And I know I've put in before, so you just keep kind of overthinking yourself. But when you get that first one, it kind of takes that relief off, and you play with less burden almost.
And then on Saturday against North Bay, you scored quite a fun goal there. You're grabbing the puck out of the air, putting it on your tape calmly, and just putting it in. What was going through your mind in that point? Because usually a player would want to deflect it in with their stick.
Yeah, no, I mean, I saw that I was kind of alone in front, so I was like, I might as well take advantage of it. Kind of knocked it down, almost hurt my hand a bit, but definitely worth it in the end. So kind of just thought, I have time and space, so get this puck down and make something happen. The goalie ended up, he just fully lost it, so I just put it in right away. But felt amazing to get that one too.
Well, that was definitely one of the highlights, I think, of the season so far. And we'll see how the rest of the season goes for you. But
Yeah.
for me, I'm curious about the number 78. It's a number you don't usually see in hockey. Is there any sort of special meaning behind that number?
Yeah, it's actually going to be one of the weirder stories you've heard, but when I was really, really young, first started playing hockey, first got to choose my own number. I think I was 6, maybe 7. I think the tyke year, and I thought Crosby was 78, not 87. And so I chose that, and ever since then, I've kind of just stuck with it. Um, Kind of not the coolest backstory, but it's a backstory for sure. So
Oh,
that's kind of how that went.
I think that's fantastic.
Yeah,
It's a unique
different for
number and
sure.
a unique story to go along with that.
Yeah, true, true.
And growing up, I understand that your mom is a big hero for you, Jillian. She was a single mom, but she was able to help you get by and bring you to where you are today, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, she's most important person in the world to me. Probably stay that way forever. She's done everything in her power to get me where I am today, and like it's almost unexplainable how hard she works. I can't even begin to tell you, but it just to get me where I am today, where she is today, and uh kind of where she's put me in positions to be successful. So I'm just so forever grateful for her, and she's my favorite person in the world, like I said.
And your mom, she has a figure skating background. Did that help you at all?
Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, she helped out our team, the usually the house league team. She come out, and as we got older, she did it a bit. But I mean, when you're kind of younger, the attention span for kids is kind of small for the figure skating. But we used to get on the ice sometimes and work on it with her. I think once a week for a bit. It lasted a year or two, but um that kind of slowed down. But now think a year or two ago, we were working with a Seaside hockey program, and she got to teach those kids again. So she was loving it. I mean, she just get to teach all the little kids and make them happy and see them, just starting hockey like how I was. So I think it brought back some memories for her for sure, which was good.
So for you now being with the Barrie Colts, you're now away from home for the first time. How are you How's the experience been so far transitioning to the Ontario Hockey League?
Yeah, no, I mean it's been a pretty smooth transition just in terms of, the living and stuff. I mean, I think it just helps so much when you have all the people supporting around you. Like your family and your coaches, and we have so many people here that you can talk to, and there's always people checking in on you, and just seeing like everyone every day at the rink. It just there's always a smile on your face when you're on the guys too. So it's been pretty good for me, and on ice wise, I mean the coaches made my life so much easier. Just staying within my systems and stuff. It just helped me so much transitioning.
And for you, what's been the biggest surprise for you? Well, it could be something good that you didn't really expect when you were coming into the OHL.
Oh, that's a tough one. Uh, Biggest surprise. I think what was pretty surprising to me. This might be a different answer, but just kind of how like the fights work almost like how a guy would just be like, you know what, like out of nowhere just decide he wants to go. I kind of feel like I thought there'd be more build up to it, but it could just be like you're in front of the net and some guys like you want to go and then that's all it is and it's just like snap of a finger decision made. So I didn't really know that's how it worked. I thought it'd be more of like a build up throughout the game, but sometimes more than half the time it just happens like that.
Well, I guess if you're in his office space, he's
Yeah,
not
for
wanting you
sure.
there. But no,
Yeah.
it seems like you're having a lot of fun out there, and it must be exciting to be just a part of this group and just learning the game, and because there's other rookies on this team, so you guys are all developing at the same pace. So this must be a pretty cool experience to be able to do this.
Yeah, no, I mean it's unreal. My expectations were super high coming in, just everything you hear about the league and Barrie especially. So I think I almost exceeded my expectations already. I mean, the amount of ice time you get and working on stuff after practice with the coaches and whatever you want, you just ask them and maybe they suggest something to you and the video and everything's just helps so much with your development and there's always room to improve. I mean, it's been amazing so far.
And the team right now riding that 3-game winning streak. You're going to play Niagara Thursday nights. What are your thoughts going into that game?
Yeah, no, I mean, the boys have heard this is going to be a really important game for them too. So, everyone's pretty amped up now and we want to keep this streak going and keep the streak alive. So, we had a good practice today and the boys seem really ready to go, which is good.
Well, Shamar, thanks for doing this, and all the best the rest of the way.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
So that was Shamar Moses of the Barrie Colts, and I really like the story of how he chose number 78. That is fantastic. It's great to have these unique numbers and just to find out the background story. And for Shamar, he may have been a little embarrassed by how that all transpired, but still, I think it's a great story. You got to stick with it. It's so cool. So Shamar Moses and the Barrie Colts back in action Thursday night. They're going to be at the Meridian Center in St. Catharines, and then back on home ice Saturday to take on the Guelph Storm, and that game will be broadcast on Rogers TV. And I'll have a full recap video here on the channel post game. So thanks for tuning in. Remember to hit like and subscribe for future notifications as we continue through this season. Have yourself a great day.